right, welcome everybody to Off the Top Open Mic. Thank you for your patience. How's everybody doing tonight? It is Friday night. But right now, let me introduce you to most of our panelists. All the way from Port St. Lucie, he's down here. He is super funny. I'm so glad to have him. Everyone put your hands together for Phil Isme, everybody. Yeah! I don't tell Phil which way to go. Alright, our second panelist with 2 million followers on TikTok. I don't know how we got him here tonight. He had a hole in the schedule. You want to see him actually before. I think he's in Fort Lauderdale tomorrow night. Put your hands together for Brainard, everybody. So tell us this a little bit. Of course, we have a third panelist, and that's why we were delaying. Whenever she actually gets here, we'll let her, we'll just, wherever she is. When I see her in the back of the room, we'll just call her up. So the way this works, I'm going to kick it off. Actually, comics, when you have your 90 seconds, when you have 15 seconds left, you'll hear, and then when your 90 seconds are up, all right, you'll know, and then we'll talk to you. But right now, we're going to kick it off. We're going to see which comic, this is totally random. Let's see, the first comic of the night is Carlos O'Crone. Holy shit.
Oh my God, I'm so glad to be here, guys. Usually, I perform in a bar with like 5 rednecks, and between them, they only got 4 teeth. Right? My name is Carlos Moises Ocrera Morales Santana the third. My pronouns are sexy and puppy chulo. I'm not gay, I just suck dick to keep friends. Ain't that right, Phil? Negative. I wish I had a beard like Phil. I can't grow a beard. I remember when I was a kid, I remember watching my cousin shave in the mirror. And I look in the mirror and I had nothing, guys. No beard, no mustache, no sideburns, nothing. But it's okay, because my boobies came in before hers. So cool. I know some of y'all can tell by looking at me that I'm some sort of Rican. Yeah, I say sort of Rican because it's complicated. You see, my mother is a light-skinned Dominican woman, like this. My father is a Haitian man. That's right, my mother loves the BBC. 38 years ago, Phil could have been my dad. But because my grandfather is Puerto Rican, you know what that makes me? Anybody?
Well, it's not a...
That makes me a U.S. citizen!
All right, Carlos, I didn't give you the 15-second warning because I knew that joke. I didn't want to step on your punchline.
Do I get 15 seconds?
No, you had it. I just didn't I didn't buzz you out 15 seconds early. Yeah. Carlos, you may have noticed him in The Real Comedians of South Florida. He's on there. Check it out on YouTube. All right, Carlos, we know you too well. We're gonna go right to the next comment. All right, let's see. Let's just pull from the bucket here.
Some of you seem upset that we didn't talk to Carlos longer. If you want to, you can go to any gas station in Kissimmee, Florida, and you can find 87 more just like Carlos.
Oh, no, all right, this is bad. I love this next comment. You guys are in for a treat. All the way from Austin. She loves spinach. Put your hands together for Giovanni, everybody. Oh, well, I'm going to put her on deck. But normally I would just stick her back in the bucket. But I'm not putting a black woman in the back of the line. Phil, kill him.
You know what's so funny? I'm happy she said she's black because he was like, oh, he likes spinach. I'm like, Warren, that's collard greens. All right. It's not the same.
She wrote it. She said what she liked. I didn't tell her. All right. We'll call Gio after this person. Let's see. We got coming to the stage from what? Oh, we talked about it already. She loves bean sprouts. Dr. Peggy Ching, everybody. Dr. Peggy, come on up.
90 seconds.
Dr. Peggy, off you go.
You heard him right. I've been a doctor for too long. And for most of my career, I was a surgeon. And my life was pretty cut and dry. And now I'm trying to make this cut. So let me cut to the chase. You have 90 seconds, so. And I've been very lucky. I've never been sexually assaulted by anyone. They all been properly interviewed. But it's not too late. I mean, so late. Then I would mistake a rape for mercy fuck. Thank you for laughing at my dementia, Jill. And from watching Criminal Minds, I know to catch a criminal, you have to think like one. Yeah. So every day, I look in the mirror, and I say to myself, I'll still do her. I'm Dr. Peggy Chin. Thank you.
All right, Dr. Peggy. But Peggy, where are you going?
No, you gotta come back.
Dr. Peggy, oh, she's...
Peggy, wait, we're not done dissecting.
We want to hear about it.
There's a lot to that.
First of all, who wants to sexually assault Dr. Peggy? Come on. Wow, look at that.
Get him.
I feel like this part of the set should have started with boom boom. We're in the law of order. Baby, that's pretty brave. You're in the state of Florida. Like, Florida man is out here. To hear that you've never been sexually assaulted, someone takes that as a challenge. Like, a word.
Hey, you know, after 2 divorces, I have a rule of 100. My age and my date's age would have to add up to not over 100.
2 divorces?
So Carlos is too old for me.
Carlos is... You spend a lot of time with Carlos. I'm going to call you out. You spend a lot of time with Carlos, don't you?
Wow. He's too old.
He's probably a patient. You see Carlos? Like...
She's not a therapist. That's what Carlos needs. All right, well, thank you so much, Dr. Peggy. All right, this next time, we already know who it is, because she was just stepped outside. I wouldn't stick her back in the bucket. From Austin, Texas, the very lovely and funny Giovanni, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Hi. So I recently went to Fort Walton Beach. Do y'all know where that's at? It's like in the Panhandle. They have white sands beaches. It's so nice. They have this nice boardwalk, and I thought to myself, like, I could live here in Fort Walton Beach. But I really couldn't, because they wouldn't even let me bring my boyfriend to the boardwalk. They don't allow dogs on the beach. So I had to leave him at home. My dog, he's like my boyfriend, you know, he only hangs around if I keep rubbing on him. And he'll eat anything, even if it's been on the street. That's actually how we met. But I don't like him to do it anymore, you know? It's me and him now. Well, it's not really me and him. I have a cat. Anybody with cats? I have a cat boyfriend too, but that boyfriend is fucking toxic, okay? My cat, he forces me to give him affection. If he was a human boy, he'd be in jail. But he's a cat, so I'll do it, you know? He loves this one move where I grab his head real tight, like this, and I'll stroke it over and over again. And I realize, yo, I'm giving a reluctant hand job.
Giovanni Neal, everybody. Where were you, Gio?
I was putting on lipstick in the bathroom.
But you look absolutely ravishing. That's amazing.
Gio, where's Doggy at?
He's a mutt.
Is it like, please don't say it's like mixed with Pitbull or Rottweiler, like...
His name's Oreo.
This nigga is being...
Whoa, I am not familiar with that term.
Bro, you know, I'm like...
Why do you think I got a Pitbull? No, it ain't
No Rottweiler either?
No! He's like an Aussie Shepherd mix.
Oh, she's a Chihuahua. Okay.
That's right.
All right. Giovanni Neal, everybody. Oh, we're not going to let you just sneak in 45 minutes late. She must have had a late flight, I'm sure, from Miami. Everybody, put your hands together for Julie Baez, everybody. Say hello,
Thank you so
everybody.
much. I apologize. Not really, black people time. So how?
Phil was here on time.
You're Dominican. Don't claim black
All
now.
right. Thank you for the big mic, by the way. That's really cool.
That was just for you. It was perfect.
Thank you
All
so
right. Well,
much.
welcome, Julie. All right. You'll figure it out as it goes. We're going to call comics up. They get 90 seconds of uninterrupted time. Then we talk to them after, see what's interesting about them. This next comic, pulled randomly here. Who do we got? Oh my gosh. She loves carrots. Michelle Reed, everybody. Put your hands together for Michelle Reed.
So I'll be honest, okay? With the war going on, I don't feel like I can complain anymore, which is a big adjustment. You know? I'm at the point where if a stranger comments on the weather, I'm like, count your blessings. A lot of rain, we're having zip it. Being a single mom, you have to be prudent when you try to date, I was actually going to meet this guy I met online until he texted that he fell asleep watching Dateline. Who falls asleep watching Dateline? When I watch Dateline, I am wide awake, okay? I'm looking over my shoulder. I hear a noise, I jump. But you're just cozy, drifting off to stories of murdered women.
That means you got 15 seconds. You can go. You can finish
Well,
it.
that's a red flag.
I explained the rules clearly at the beginning.
That's a red flag, okay? You can just leave it at that.
You got a punchline, or that's good? All right. Michelle Reed, everybody. Michelle Reed. Oh, we got some snacks coming up here. All right.
Snacks already.
Those. I told you there's gonna be food served to us. We
Michelle, I
got
have a question. What is your dating app of choice?
Hinge.
unhinged.
Yeah.
If you said Tinder, I was gonna call DCF on you. Like,
Well, I like that you're aware, Michelle, of the red flags. Where is your boy, or where is he from?
Who?
The guy you were dating.
I didn't date anybody.
Oh, he was just watching Dayland.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Short answer, yes.
Yeah. Well,
I've made people cry.
that's a red flag that you didn't meet.
We're taking it off. Make the audience comfortable.
All right, Michelle Reed, everybody. Michelle Reed. All right, give it up for Michelle. Let's see, who is coming up here to impress us all? What do we got? All right, and don't forget, comics and audience, if you want to do the off-the-cuff comedy challenge in about half an hour, it's the roast the host. It's going to be Warren Scott is so old, and you'll fill it in. So I want you guys, yes, Julie didn't know. Oh, you got some. All right, who do we got here? We got. He's Jared Steiner. He texted he has a flat tire, which I think is bullshit. If you don't want to come, just don't come. All right. What's that? Shut up. Dateline. All right. Instead.
Say, before we move on, I know I'm super late. Good job, everybody, for being on time. I love white people. But I fell asleep to Dateline, too, Michelle. I had the worst nightmare that someone was kidnapped me and put me in a van. Like my body wasn't found. That happened to you too, right? I'm not, Michelle, I'm just saying that's not weird. Like, the same thing happened to me.
All right, so you're not weird,
It was a bank
Michelle.
bus, but...
All right, next comic from Nevada. All right, Brady Dupree. Oh shit, here he is. All right.
Let's see what we can do. 90 seconds.
Man, I drove 90 minutes to get here. Not the first time I've drove 90 minutes for 90 seconds. Took my effort for this one too.
Talk to him.
Man, my name's Brady. I'm a huge fan of women's sports. Not really, but for this show, we're gonna go with it. Sorry. My favorite thing about women's sports, though, is the differences between the men and the women's sports. Women's basketball, shorter three-point line, smaller ball, big lesbians. Softball, big ball, shorter fence, thick lesbians. Right? My favorite difference in sports, in women's sports, though, is Formula One. They just give them slower cars because they can't handle it. That's a true fact. But I am pro-women, and I think the Women's World Cup, they should get their own name. They just call the Men's World Cup the World Cup. Why do they call the Women's one the Women's World Cup? I've got a brand new name for you guys. The World Cunt. Now, we don't want to watch them play soccer either, because we don't want to watch women play sports. They can just compete for whoever the biggest cunt is, and Megan Rapinoe can still win every year. I got 15 seconds left, so I'm just going to say Taylor Swift is only hot because she's never dated a black guy.
The world's biggest fan, Taylor Swift.
There we go. Brady, how long have you been doing comedy?
About 4 months.
About 4 months? Oh, 4 months. That's pretty good for 4 months.
And how long of that have you been weirdly misogynistic about strange things?
Always.
Cool.
I was going to give you advice in the comedy, but I'm not sure that I want you to say it. So.
Hey, bro, you're familiar with Andrew Tate?
Yes, he is.
They're buddies.
I just wanted to see if he's a liar. Like, it's like, bro, you saw her comment.
They're pen pals.
He graduated.
I jerk off.
He was like, free the top G. You saw his face, this motherfucker's misogynistic for real. I see you didn't look like you stormed the Capitol too. Like,
What's one thing you like about women?
Oh man.
Don't say pussy.
That's what he wants to say.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, everybody.
I just gotta say, I'm not into sports either. But I did wear short shorts because it was volleyball, and I like those little shorts. You know, and the little tennis girl. I'm a hoe. All right, continue.
Julie's a hoe. She had a job at Hooters. That's what happened. All right. She likes the short shorts. Julie's got it tough. All right, put your hands together for CJ Brogue, everybody. CJ.
Hey, what's going on off the cuff? Best Western Plus. How we doing tonight? You guys good? Yeah. I don't know if you guys can tell this or not from me, but I'm Irish. Pretty obvious, right? But I'm still Irish, so I had to take a 23andMe just to make sure. My wife and I did it. They sent her back some great results. It had a really long list, pie chart, showed her everywhere she came from. They just sent me back a potato. Yeah, I mean, if they didn't tuck that little Jameson bottle in there that almost broke my tooth on, I'd still be sitting here going like, I wonder what my results are going to get here. I love being from Jupiter. I like being from Florida. Anyone here native to Florida? Yeah. Yeah. Anyone transplant, moved down? Make some noise if you moved, yeah? Go back. You guys broke rent. What did you do? I used to be able to afford a 2-bed, 3-bath. Now I can barely afford my wife. I did get married. I love being married. It is nice. She's teaching me these things called love languages. Have you guys heard these? Yeah, there's 5 of them. If you think that I don't know every one of them, you'd be right. She taught me her 2, words of affirmation and acts of service. And I said, babe, I want to find mine. I went and got the book and everything. And no matter what page I turned to, I couldn't find surprise blowjobs anywhere. I looked. I national treasured it like Nick Cage. Ripped out some pages, little lemon juice on it, stuck it in the oven, looked for a map. Grumpy old grandpa being like, you're never going to find it. I was like, relax, Gramps. It's not a G-spot. All right, that's my time. Thank you guys.
CJ, everybody. CJ, first, the important question. Have you gotten a stage for your own show, or you got to keep borrowing mine?
No, I'm building it. Don't worry about it.
For tomorrow's show?
Yes.
All right. Go to catch him at Brick and Barrel tomorrow. He may or may not have a stage there, because I'm sick of lugging these things.
You said you never had a surprise surprise blowjob. Is your girlfriend Latina?
It's his wife. You got a girlfriend in a
Wait, we're trying to get this man to cheat. What the fuck are you doing?
Thank you, Phil. Yeah, Julie, keep it on the low. You were late for a reason, right?
He's canceled. He's canceled.
Totally, kid. You can't talk to women like that, CJ.
I can't talk to women, period. I tricked this one.
She did. She's lovely. All right, give it up for CJ Rhodes, everybody. Parkland. Oh, Zachary Miller, but I know he's here. Zachary Miller, come to the stage.
Let's see what we can do with 90 seconds.
What's up? My name's Zach. I'm 22 years old. Oftentimes people say I look like I'm 12 or 15. It's not cool, man. Because you hear it so much, you tend to believe it. But sometimes I go to work, I have to put on a suit, and I just feel like I'm at Wannabe City the whole time. Not a man, I'm a big boy. Doing good, man. I had sex for the first time recently, and that was nice. He was really cool. So, just kidding, that's gay. She was pretty. Well, she likes to talk a lot during sex. I'm very awkward and inexperienced, so I didn't know what to say back. Like, at one point she got on top, she's like, "You like that?" I was like, "I'm just happy to be involved." It's a good time. But I didn't stand there like a fool, I had to say something back, right? So I was just like, fuck it. Whose dick is this? She was like, "It's mine." I'm Jewish and paranoid. I thought she said, "Palestine." I was like, oh, fuck. Like my fellow Jews, I refuse to pull out. It is good to be here though. I went through a weird breakup. She did not take my lollipop. I said I went through a weird breakup. I don't know if that lost. But yeah, the one girl I ever liked told me she couldn't go on dates with me anymore because she wasn't over her ex-boyfriend, who died. Now, I don't know if you guys are been caught by a zombie, but that sucks. We got in an argument. I told her how selfish she was being. She's like, "Fuck you, Zach. That's why you're short." And I was like, "Damn, that's crazy. Because no matter where I go in life, I'll be at least 6 feet above your ex. How am I short?" My name is Zachary Miller. Thank you,
Zachary Miller, everybody. Oh, man. Zach, how long have you been doing comedy?
5 months.
5? Man,
I had to rush through that. I'm sorry.
You had 90 seconds.
You lost your virginity at 12? What? You are a comedian.
Hey, can I give you just a little bit of advice?
Yeah.
You, at 5 months in and you're young, you already have, clearly you have some chops in writing. Some of that shit was like, that was good. The Palestine joke, probably shouldn't say it right now, but excellent. Well done. I mean, just drop the punchline that is just being homosexual as a punchline.
Yeah.
But other than that, man, like you just keep going. You got it.
Yo, Zach, quick, bro, do you like Mark Norman? I got the gist, like, that's the vibe, like.
Looks like him a little too, yeah.
A little bit.
They all look alike. Or
They all look alike. All white people look alike.
No,
Right,
dude,
right.
you're dope, bro. Just seeing that in the mannerisms and how you're delivering the joke, I was like, bro, you're cut from the same ilk. I could tell. And usually from comedy, when you start out, whoever you admire is who you will sound like for like a year and some change. And eventually you'll find yourself. So, bro, you're on your path, bro.
Appreciate it.
Woo! All right, Zach Miller, everybody. Wow, solid advice from Phil Isme. All right, we got a regular coming to the stage next. Put your hands together for Steve Lamb.
Steve's got something to say.
Really got something to say. Hi, everybody. All right. Let's time up here. I wrote these the other day. I should have known how it was going to turn out with my ex-wife. When I asked her what her favorite position was, and she said, behind the 7-Eleven. It still hurts, folks. It still hurts. Can't see us. I'm getting old my glasses. Everybody's got one of those friends that says that it came in a pull-out game. I'm amazing at leaving it in. 3 kids. 2 miscarriages. All right. Let's see. Sometimes when I'm home alone, I like to listen to quiet jazz because it makes me feel like I have more money than I do. Okay, I'll try that one. I invented a new cologne. I call it Mensch after my father. It smells like whitefish salad and guilt. Okay. I like my sandwiches like I like my women. Open-faced. I also like my women like I like my sandwiches. Unable to bear children. Okay.
She told me she pulled her vagina. I don't shave my pubes. I have a comb over. You're welcome. All right. I don't kiss my girlfriend on the mouth. I mean, my penis goes in there. Thank you very much for playing.
Thank you for your gripes, Steve. We'll see you next month.
This shit just feels like AA or something. I don't know.
Right.
Steve, love you, bro.
Yeah, all right. Steve Brainard, everybody. All right. We're working our way through this fishbowl of names. All right, this person loves mushrooms. I don't know if they mean the vegetable or the drug, but either way, put your hands together for Randy Harden, everybody. Randy, see, I say the vegetable first to give the comic a little clue that they're about to be called.
The answer's both. I like them both. And I think it was probably on mushrooms when I gave you the answer. I've been in church a lot this week. My divorce finalized 2 days ago. Thank you. My ex was so triggered at the end of her relationship, she identified as an AR-15. In the end, the only thing she would suck was my soul. The only thing she was spreading was lies. Yeah. So I knew because my divorce just happened. I like being single for two reasons. Well, I don't meet women because I don't like talking over music. And I choose peace over piece of ass. But being single is weird. You realize that most people suck because most people will not suck on you. But I'm a single dad, I'm a really happy single dad. My kid is 6. He was actually conceived on Thanksgiving, which reinforces the fact that my favorite part of the holiday is the stuffing. Yeah. But being single dad's weird. It's like fun weird because I'm like part-time single, part-time full-time dad. And so my kid is messy like I am, and we both have ADHD. If you can win an award for having ADHD, I would win the award and then I would lose it. So, but my kid makes a lot of mess in my house, and I date, and so like all the wet spots on my furniture have different origin stories. So for that matter, I try not to eat squirters, but I do want to take one to a carnival and get a leg up on the gamer to shoot the clown's mouth.
Randy Harden. Grossing us out in the last second under the wire with the squirter at the.
Wait, I just have a question. I know I got here late. What's the vegetable thing? Is everybody here a vegan? I don't understand. Because I just want eggplant.
You did? There you go.
One thing I do want to say is like when people get really sexual, you two get so uncomfortable. And I just been laughing. Because the first jump, you're like, oh my god, it just got so racy. And
They get uncomfortable because it's not funny.
Oh, maybe not.
When a black woman agrees, that's factual. All right.
Yeah. Randy, I do want to say Rodney Dangerfield called during your set and wants all of his jokes back.
Oh, shit. All right.
Respect. They give you no respect out there.
Ouch. I told Ben to be nice for the first couple comics and the gloves could come off. Randy gets the first hit. All right, Randy, thanks for coming out. Bring us up. I got a question. There's 2 people paid for the front row center seats. What's the name on that? Let's see. Are they sitting in the back now, too shy?
Samuel Riddicon, R-I-N.
Samuel Rickon, are you in here? You're too shy? You paid for good
First
seats?
of all, Karen, stop being such a snitch. I swear.
I was trying to help somebody out. They paid good money. They're probably too shy to walk in front. All right. Well, forget it then. I was just trying to help them out. We're gonna move the fuck on. Let's see. Yes, thank you. That's what we're doing. We're not even gonna tell you what their favorite freaking vegetable is. But they are from Beverly Hills, California, and that's only one person here. Put your hands together for the very pregnant or obese Crystal Jane, everybody. I'm not sure which it is.
Let's see what we can do with 90 seconds.
What's up, off the cuff open mic?
What's up?
How you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna address the elephant in the room. It's me. I know what you're thinking. I'm a teen mom. And the controversy that comes with that in the family. Obviously, I'm grounded like a prom. Yeah.
I'm actually what they call a geriatric pregnancy, which I know sounds super hot, and I think, does that mean I have to like give birth in a nursing home? I don't know. But I don't like that term, that's what doctors call it. I actually call it high risk. It's more on brand for me. I used to be a stunt woman. I've ride motorcycles, I've jumped out of airplanes, kind of cool. And I just found out recently, this is another cool fact, I may have gestational diabetes, which is really cool. It means that my baby could get super giant, and my husband's giant anyway. So this scares me because I keep it tight down there. But I'm trying to figure out ways to make this baby smaller. And so far, I've found the #1 solution is microdosing, cigarette smoke. Now, I'm not smoking cigarettes, but I'm not walking as far away as I would when my friends are smoking. So I'm kind of calling it like secondhand smoke, doing my thing. Speaking of smoking, there's been a big topic in the news, actually. Snoop Dogg is quitting the smoke, he said yesterday. And I know, this is huge news. This is like the sun not shining, the ocean not making waves. It's like Snoop Dogg not smoking weed anymore. Like, yeah.
Crystal, I'll give you an extra 30 seconds just for the baby, This is an extra 30. I wanted to hear where the Snoop Dogg joke was going.
How many months pregnant are you? And this is your first gestation? This is my first gestation. It's my first diabetes too. Yeah. No, my first, I'm due in February. I'm like almost in my 3rd trimester next week. Yeah. It's a girl. It's gonna be a girl. That's what I thought too. Yeah. It's not? I'm growing balls as we speak.
How long have you been doing comedy?
On and off, but consistently about a year and a half.
Okay, yeah, you have the stage presence, and the joke writing is good, and I enjoyed that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks, I appreciate
Well,
that.
don't fool me. How long have you been an actress?
Since I was 3 weeks old.
There's her stage presence.
I live in Los Angeles.
She's
Being
faking
an actress
it.
doesn't mean you're actually good at any of the other stuff.
That's true.
I didn't know that. See, I live in West Palm, so what the heck am I?
So question, you've only been doing stand-up for about a year?
Yeah, just about.
Because your laugh per second is pretty on point.
Thanks. I give credit to the baby. He's gonna be a funny mofo, I think.
So you still adults from the baby?
Exactly, yeah. He's gonna, he's a man too, so usually they
That's fucked up because if it's a girl, it'd be like, no, that's horrible, but it's a little boy and no one's defending it. That's wild.
That's the world.
Let me mind my black home business. You do whatever you want to do with that little white baby, all right? I respect it.
But you don't know it's a white baby.
He's white!
No, that's being racist, Bill.
Your man was big. Who said I'm white?
Oh.
I'm sorry, man.
You look like Nancy Grace would look for you, all right?
They put your picture on the milk carton for sure.
I've been missing before.
Except you wouldn't see her face, it just blended.
I have one thing. I don't know if you want to do anything with this or not, but I think as part of that high risk joke, there's probably something you could work in about just being a pregnant woman in Florida makes you high risk already.
That's true. Pregnant white
People
woman.
don't want to laugh at it, but they do know it's true. So
Just getting here today was high risk. Yeah, I like that. Thank you.
If Brian Drolet was a gentleman, he'd help you off the stage. It's like a 2-foot drop. But he's not. Oh, look at him! Brian Drolet! Not a comedian, but a gentleman. There you go. Crystal Jane, everybody. Crystal Jane. All right. Sir, why?
Is this the, I heard you guys are having a comedy thing. I'm over at the hotel and I'm staying in room.
Yeah, you can watch. You can.
No, I'm in 207. I heard maybe you can get up and do like a.
Well, you gotta put your name in the bucket.
I didn't know.
You want to do it?
If I could, I actually.
What's your name, sir?
Gary.
Gary, put your hands together for Gary, everybody.
That's what we call right now, all right?
Fuck yeah, Gary.
Gary.
you see that?
Oh, Gary Galvin.
Neither did I. Okay. I just want to give a quick shout out.
Woo!
No, so I wrote, I did a couple of jokes, and I'm going to try a couple of things here. Okay. What's your name? Nice. Where are you from?
What's wrong? Yeah.
Nice. Where are my single people at?
Nice.
Where are my married people at? Where are my married people wishing they were single? I like my women like I like my sandwiches. Open face. Yeah, that's kind of like all I got.
All right, give it up for Gary. We're on 207 at the Best Western.
I want to go. I feel like that's going to be a good party.
Yeah, there's going to be a party in 207. Gary, are you here on business, Gary?
Yes, a convention.
Very good. Very
I
good.
just wanted to tell Julie she's very beautiful, and I have a white man outside.
Is that who's allowed in it, or is that the color of the man?
Yeah.
All right, Gary from room 207. Everybody. All right, good up for Gary.
I don't know where you got that sandwich joke from, Gary, but absolute bang. Well done, man.
Very
All
original.
right.
Very original.
You know what? I think what we need up here, I know Julie's got some food, but I think what I'm hungry, and we're going to try something out here. Right now, we got a treat for the panel up here. We're going to eat mozzarella sticks. Oh,
What is this? Is this meatloaf? A mushroom risotto. Fucking vegans, bro.
All right. Not only is he the chef, he's going to go do some comedy while we enjoy his food.
Mushroom risotto.
All right, Freddie Infinity, everybody.
It's not vegan, by the way.
You won.
What's going on, guys? How we doing? You guys are very enthusiastic. How are you guys doing? Still not great. I remember when I was growing up, I had my older sister. She'd always like beat me up and just really give me shit. You know what I mean? And it wasn't fun, but I feel like it was easy for her. I had cancer. Yeah. I feel like it was the only way she could really one-up anybody, especially boys, because, she's a girl. Just gonna be sexist up here. It's okay, I have cancer. It's okay. I remember, that's actually true, I did have cancer. I remember the day I lost my hair. That was a crazy day. Right? It wasn't traumatic for me, it was traumatic for someone else. I remember I was at home watching The Land Before Time. I'm not lying. And I was eating a bowl of ramen, right? Living my best life. You couldn't pray for a better day than that. Right? And so that's what I'm doing, eating my ramen, and my hair's just falling out into the soup, For me, it's no big deal. I've had hair fall in my soup before. It's just now it's happening a little bit quicker, you know what I mean? So for me, I'm just picking it out, eating my soup, picking it out, eating my soup, no problem. My mom comes into the room, she sees me doing that. She knows what's happening. She goes over to the other room where she thinks I can't hear her, and she starts crying. Now, me, being emotionally intelligent, second grader that I was, I go into the other room and say, Mom, it's okay. You don't have to cry, you know? Just make me another bowl.
Freddie, Kennedy, everybody. Alright, first I'm going to go down the line and see what everyone thinks of this risotto. Julie, what do you think?
I've seen the movie Annie, you know, where she's like, they're selling us mush again.
Yeah.
Julie never has fancy food.
It's not the best color, you know?
Wow, that was a twist.
That shit's not even moving. He has cancer. Come on, guys. I can say that. My mom had cancer too. It's really good. The Parmesan cheese is fantastic.
Julie, you driving home?
No, I'm staying the night at a comedy condo. Thanks.
Oh, excuse me.
I think it's really good. I think you have a better chance of being a comedian though.
Ouch. Wow. Yeah.
What?
You didn't like it? See, Freddie called me earlier in the week. I had something different. He's like, last month he heard me say I wasn't eating carbs. He called me, he's like, I've got cauliflower rice instead of rice. And then, right before the show, we started making these mozzarella sticks, so I was eating those, so fuck my whole carb thing. But it's delicious. The cauliflower rice is not as good as the rice, I assume. But I appreciate you looking out for me.
It was good. I'm hungry.
You did good.
It was good.
I mean, that's fine. You can give me shit about the rice.
It looks like shit, bro. Look at this shit.
Look at how it's standing, though. It's sideways. It's not falling. That's perfect.
What is this to my intestines? Look at this shit.
Risotto. This is a fucking Dairy Queen. I don't need you to flip that blizzard for me. You can keep it. Look. It's really good. I was in the military for 6 years, and this is the first time in a long time since I've been afraid to put something in my mouth. But I'm happy that I did. Look, man, it tastes fucking good, but Gordon Ramsay would call it a donut on a presentation. Are you shitting me? It does.
I know Freddie, so I was like, alright, I'll eat it with bro. I prayed before and after every bite. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Last month we did steak and potatoes. You should have stuck with that.
It doesn't look good. Yeah, I know that. It does taste good.
What was your inspiration to play?
Well, honestly, I had a couple ideas with the plating, but I hit a wall and I was like, you know what, fuck it, they're gonna eat it either way. No, you're absolutely right. I was gonna eat this either way because I was told that I was gonna get food. So I couldn't eat. I'm hungry, but no, I just
Fucking starving, okay?
Oh man.
It tastes as good as it looks bad.
Yes, it tastes wonderful. It's not available. You're not a chef anywhere right now?
Yeah, I work in Boca. Anybody in Boca?
One
Don't go there, run!
What restaurant are you working now?
It's Red Pine. It's Chinese, so.
Chinese.
This is not on the menu.
That explains it.
How does that explain it?
Alright. Any thoughts on this comedy? We're gonna move on.
Hey, I'm just saying, if it stands up like that, that's good.
Babe, look at this shit! It's not moving!
It's not supposed to.
Stop holding it over Ben!
It's not supposed to move.
He's a social media star. He's not gonna have risotto dumped on him.
Freddie, on some real shit, if you bring that to Art Basel, my dude, they're gonna be like, yo, this shit
You started that, and I thought this was gonna be a compliment.
Bro,
Yo, if you bring that to Art Basel, dog?
You can sell the shit like that.
But she wasn't like, you know, we like say some shit that sound like a compliment. That can sound like a roast, like, yo, son, like, yo, you stupid. Yo, you retarded. But you mean they're funny, you know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah, I mean, if I was selling that at arcade, you know, I'd have disposable plates. You know, I would probably do something a little nicer, but you know, you can't really sell paper and plastic.
I just have one last question. I know it's been a lot. Did you try it? Oh no!
Oh no! Wow, you're a chef. You actually tasted it. I've tasted it like 15 times. You said yes, Julie. You said yes. I think she just heard the answers you wanted to hear.
You want to come try some of Julie's?
Come try Friday.
Is anybody want to try some?
We're tasting it all day.
Yeah, you try some. We want an honest audience. You don't know anybody here. Come try some of Julie's. It's fucking delicious.
Yeah, we'll try it.
Oh, well, no, we're going to have this gentleman try it. Oh. Never mind. Well, mine's different. Mine's cauliflower. It's not
Look at his face. Come on.
I'll try.
It does taste good.
Really fucking good.
Tommy.
He knows what he did on the plate.
It tastes good, but look at his face. He's confused.
Give him a break. He has cancer.
Who's confused? Jesus Christ. All right, Freddie. I love the food. I still want you back next month. Hopefully you're still going to be willing to do it. Put your hands together for the food and comedy of Freddie. Freddie, everybody.
Thank you for the food, Freddie.
Thank you for the food, everybody. Jesus Christ. Give it up for Freddie. Jesus
Give him our tacos.
Alexandra, is it possible for us to get an order of chicken tacos and mozzarella sticks for this panel here? They want some more food. To sop it up. Jesus Christ. All right. I don't know who this is, but they're from West Palm. Jack Morgan, everybody. Jack Morgan. Oh, here we go. You introduced yourself to me before. Get on up here. Yeah, come on, Jack. Jack Morgan, everybody.
All right. Jack-o'-lantern, you're good. Jack-off, jack-o'-lantern. You got any more? You sure?
That's all I got for right now.
All right, cool. Well, that's great. I just gotta say I'm very happy that long-running risotto shit joke is over with, because they really ran the clock with that one, guys. No offense. Does anybody in here smoke weed? Yeah. Yes? I was just wondering, because it's Friday night at a Best Western at a comedy show. So I'm sitting there going, a bunch of dudes just going, bro, the Best Western's going down tonight. So I was best man at my brother's wedding, okay? And so I got a little skippy on the best man speech. Picture this is him right here, and some girl you don't know, two invisible people. And so I get up there, oh boy. I go, when Nick told me he was about to propose to Katie, he told me he wasn't just getting down on one knee. Oh no. He was getting down on both knees to represent all the times she got on her knees for him. He said, damn right. Yeah, there's a lot of race, a lot of like white and black jokes. I got a good one. Because I didn't actually say that at the wedding. But some people would do that. So when I lived in LA, I'd never been called white boy by strangers on the street more than ever. It was every day, hey, white boy. So eventually I said, wait till somebody else says it. Tell my friend that. So we're in the car, we're on MLK and 7th in Long Beach. You do the math. Guy pulls up, he goes, hey, white boy, you good? I go, yes, brown man. Indeed. He's like, you crazy, man. I said, I know, I'm psycho. He goes, okay. He drove off, and I was like, get the fuck out of here. Thank you guys. Jack Morgan.
All right, Jack Morgan, everybody. We let you go a little longer because I wanted to see where that black joke was going to go, and Phil was getting ready to jump up, but I think...
Me and Phil looked at each other like, you ready, nigga?
I was like...
By conducting ourselves with that kind of behavior.
Jack, I have a question. How long have you been working at the used car dealership?
Anything else?
Are you originally from the Northeast, bro?
What's up?
You originally from the Northeast?
No, Sheboygan.
Sheboygan.
Don't let him intimidate you, bro. Don't let him
No, I'm just
intimidate you.
curious because I'm originally from the Northeast too. Like you're not from like.
All right, is Bradley Cooper mad you stole his hair?
I don't even know who that is.
There you go, look it up. A Hangover.
I like him. He's a cocky white boy, totally my type. I'll fuck this way up in the bedroom. I love him. He's totally my type. He's totally my type. I grew up in Kendall. You're totally my type. Hi, Bobby.
You look like my ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I can tell you like that shit. I can tell. He's good to go. He's good
All
to
right,
go.
Jack Morgan is going to meet Julie after the show. She's got a condo in town. It's going to be exciting. All right, Jack Morgan scared me with his almost racial joke. All right, coming to the stage, who do we got? We got, Tracy Rearder. She was the last person to sign up, but she got from Bend, Oregon. Tracy Rearder, I saw you somewhere around here.
90 seconds.
How's everybody? Good. Yeah, my name's Tracy. I drove all the way here from Bend, Oregon. Right? You don't know where that's at? It's way over here. It's a real, like, mountain town. Everybody's got gear. Everybody's got snowboards and cross-country skis and 4x4s and all this shit, right? So I'm living there for 5 years. I decided to get a van, a leisure van, right? And then hit the road. Everybody's like, you're living the life. You're living the life. Oh my God, you know, I gotta follow you and see what you're doing, right? The farther I got away from Ben, I realized van life is really more like homeless. Right? People all looking at you like you're sketchy and shit. I'm hiding out in like Petco parking lots and shit. Let me tell you something, look. You know, I played a lot of basketball in high school. I drive what we call a Lesbaru Outback, right? You get my point, right? I'm an OG, right? OG lesbian. You know, you guys know what OG means, right? Old girl. Yeah. Old girl. Dad, I have to use that. Thank you. Yeah. I think they just got the letter wrong. It's old as fuck, right? I came out like 22, 23 years ago. Okay. When I came out, it was LGB, and the T was just added, and we're all like, what are they doing in our bar? I don't get it. Why? Right? It's kind of tough. I don't know why people are asking me, what pronoun do you prefer? I'm like, what? I'm not hiding my tits. Why are you asking me? Right? Very confused, very upsetting.
Tracy, we're here, dear everybody.
I'm done?
That's only 90 seconds. You didn't drive all the way. Woo, Tracy. I know, you're getting rolling. You didn't drive all the way from Bend, Oregon to come here, did you?
Yeah, this was it.
This is it. 3-day drive for 90 seconons.
Yeah, I did the same one. It was called the Oregon Railroad. It was like a game in the 90s.
It's called Oregon Trail. You died of dysentery.
I was there. That was really good. I think you're hilarious. I love your stage presence.
Thank you.
I think you really brought it. You changed it up a little bit from like, you know, dick jokes. So congratulations.
Thank you.
We got a tit joke instead.
How long have you been doing comedy? Tracy, how long have you been doing comedy?
About a year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah, we're having fun in Bend over there. You guys have a similar comedy community. It's pretty sweet.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you here just visiting? What are you doing in Florida then, for real?
Just driving through.
There's no through. You can't drive.
Driving through. Gonna go to the Keys and then up to the Everglades. Happen to find you. So, look.
Nice. Are you staying at the Best Western? Or you?
My van is.
Your van is.
The Best Western.
I mean,
I was gonna stay tonight, but
I'll give you a secret. You stay in the morning, you can get their hot buffet. You know, they won't know.
Dude.
I hope the owner's not here. He's never gonna let me do a show here again. You get yourself.
It's kind of like the gym pass for one day.
Right. You get yourself a waffle in the morning. All right. Well, drive safely all the way back to Oregon. Oh. I'm sorry, Ben.
So I want to say one. The joke writing is there. Obviously, you've been doing this for a little bit. Stage presence, that'll come. The confidence. Move the mic stand behind you when you get on stage, so it's not walking in front of you. And beyond the comedy, so you said you're from Oregon, but you lived in Bend, which is the woods of Oregon.
Desert. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. The east side. Yeah. And then you live in a van. You played basketball.
Yeah.
You drove a Subaru.
She's a lesbian. Stop it.
I'm asking if you wrote the fucking book for it. Did you write the textbook for lesbians?
Yes, well, OG, you know, we had to start somewhere. I've been updating it. Now they're fucking it off, those millennials, man. I don't know what the
There you go.
What's the plus for? Like.
There you go. Well, you played. You said you played basketball. No softball.
Oh, I love softball.
Okay. I just had to make sure. I should have had that. I should have said, what position did you play?
We gotta let her go. She stays on the phone and you haul around here.
There we go. All right, Tracy Reader, everybody. Tracy Reader. All right. Let's see who's next here. We still got a bunch of comics to go.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
What we're trying to move this along. What do you want?
Can I just get a cocktail? A Jackie Sanchez twin. Can I get a Pinot Grigio?
All right.
And you can take this cock off away from me, please.
Oh, yeah, Freddie, if you're around, I think they're done. All right, anyway, let's move this along. Michael Telesco, everybody, from Poughkeepsie. He's someone. Oh, you got the dog? The dude with the dog is here. That's worth, like, that's just amazing. All right. He's recording it. He's excited. I mean, he's a new comic.
How's everybody doing tonight? You guys didn't give me the jingle coming on the stage. I was going to say, it sounds like a really fucked up commercial for Kibble and Bits when I come on stage. Anyway, this is Bella. This is my puppy. I couldn't get a babysitter, but I also been telling everybody this is also my date for the night. You know, after the show, if anybody has some peanut butter laying around, feel free to let me know. That was goes over well. I see some really fucked up steak on this table right here. Bella, would you eat that steak? You guys look like you want some hair in your food, just so you can make an excuse. Get it off your table, alright. Alright, this is Bella. She's my puppy. I bet you puppy Bella right here was definitely sleeping, and all of a sudden comes on the stage where a bright light just. If I could think what Bella's thinking right now, she's probably going, "Holy shit! What the fuck is that?" What do you guys think is going through her brain right now? This is a new experience for us. Yeah, you want to see a great trick? Oh no. Bella would take a big shit on the stage. I count 3. But only way she'll stop is if you vote for me. My name is Michael Gillespie.
All right, in almost 75 seconds, Michael Gillespie. How many months have you been doing comedy?
As long as I hired 4 months, but as long as I've been doing stand-up comedy, 10 years, believe it or not.
Oh, okay.
I do it as a hobby now. You can see we'll
Bella, do you need help? Blink if you need help, Bella. Blink.
Does this count as being a prop comic? Bring it down. I don't know. All right. Well, Michael, appreciate it. Thanks for bringing the dog out. Everyone loved the dog. Oh, yeah, everyone pat Michael Gillespie.
He takes a shit on your stick.
That's right.
That's what they thought was the best way to spend their 90 seconds.
All right, moving on. We've got, where the hell is this person?
I'm so sorry. Is
What?
this me or is this weird? Guys, this is weird. Okay, never mind. I'm a stand-up comic. I mean, is that weird? Who's gonna bring a fucking pigeon up here? Is that weird?
Jesus Christ. All right. Were you looking for an answer from everyone individually, or what? Make some noise if you thought it was weird. There you go. Don't bring the dog anymore. Right. Oh, Jordan Cast, everybody. Let's see, Jordan Cast. Yeah. Time to rock the mic there, Jordan.
Hello, I'm Jordan Cass, and I know what you're thinking. I look like Enrique Iglesias on crystal meth. Yeah, I like it. I'm a freak. Enrique Iglesias songs kissing and all that. But anyway, I want my girlfriend to get fat so she can give me better head. Yeah. She heard me say that the other day and broke up with me. Must have been something I said. But anyway, I'm no longer sexually active now. I'm sexually lazy. Yeah. And every time I see a black police officer, I think, traitor! I knew you would like that. Yeah. And, I was at the Universal the other day, and I think I like going to strip club more. It's a better deal, it's less of a ripoff, and besides, I don't want to ride the Incredible Hulk. I want the Incredible Hulk to ride me! Yeah! Hulk smash! Oh, sorry. Premature ejaculation. You alright? Anyway, I grew up doing yoga when I was a kid. My yoga master recently told me that meditation can be any activity, as long as you are fully 100% present in the moment while doing it. And I thought to myself, well, I know an activity where I am fully 100% present in the moment while doing it, and it's titty fucking! Titty fucking is the ultimate meditation! Try it out.
Jordan Cast, everybody. 2 months in a row, offended the audience.
Yeah, you wanted to go to 100 real quick. Like, I was like, okay.
That setup was wild, because I was really like, yo, what is he going to say?
Yeah.
And you said that, I was like, wow, you did that.
Wow, that was...
You're yoga?
Yeah.
No.
You're being present while titty effing is what it. That was a surprise. I don't think that punchline was popular with this or any crowd.
Big pop. I don't know if it's a funny thing though. It was definitely like a shock factor. Your set would crush at any frat.
Perhaps.
Maybe I'll get some ass.
Alright.
I do like your eyes, but are you high right now?
I have never done a drug in my life.
Jeez, he looks lit. Doesn't he? Look at his eyes.
Did your mom do drugs, Jordan?
I don't insult my mom.
Oh, he's joking, joking. All right.
Wow.
Well, you do look a little lit, that's all.
Jeez, alright.
It's actually, yeah, my eyes get red when I shower. Tap water.
It's really pretty though.
Alright, he's allergic to tap water. Give it up for Jordan Cast, everybody. Before I call the next comic, after this next comic, whoever it is, we're going to do the off-the-cuff writing challenge where you're going to roast the host. It's Warren Scott is so old. So we're going to do that right after this next comic who's coming to the stage. And it is, oh my God, let's see. Oh, it's Gary Gilman from Room 207. He fucking signed up, here he went. Jesus Christ.
He's not even here, he's back in his room.
Right. Julie's like, how's he on the list already? I guess that's how you don't wait for the... Alright, this guy's favorite vegetable is pork ham. From Syracuse, New York. Put your hands together for Bernard Broomfeld. Oh, you're a comic. Oh, Thought you were just coming to watch. Let's see what he can do. Bernard, you're off.
Whoa. Like, I got 11 kids. My favorite one is my daughter Yaya. We had a party. We had a pool party for her. And I put her to the side. I said, Yaya, there's no black people at the party. And she said, black people don't buy gifts. So during the party, the lights go off, and it's story time. And her friend Megan said, had you ever think about killing your mother? And Stephanie said, I tried it the other night. So the lights went back out. So I said, yeah, you got to pick between Megan and Stephanie, or you got to pick one of each of the black girls to come to the party. And she stuck with Megan. My girlfriend, she half Mexican and half black. She left me. She's 6'3", 275. I call her Big Back. We eat out a lot. Sex is really crazy, but that's my time.
Oh, 15 seconds. You can finish your thought.
Kind of nervous, just like my second time doing this. Sorry.
All right, there's Bernard.
That was the second time he did that, I would be fucking rich. You know what I mean?
Bernard, okay, 11 kids. How many? Same mom?
2 moms.
2 moms. Is this one of them here with you?
No, that's my homegirl.
I'm Asian.
You better wear a condom.
So you're familiar with garnished wages for sure, man. You love kids?
Child support, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Listen.
Bernard works off the books. I feel.
$23,000 in income tax returns. I already calculated it. I was like, God damn.
Hey, Bernard, the second time, we could tell you were nervous up there. That shit comes with practice.
Every day you go up there, you're gonna be nervous. Fuck that.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. Are you recording your sets? Do you have voice memos?
I do. I try to remind my Spanish friend, but they don't speak English, so they can't give me a feedback.
No.
Wait. Was that a Dominican joke? What the fuck was that?
There's a lot of shit that gets lost in translation when you go English to Spanish.
I work at a chicken place. I work at a Spanish.
What the fuck was that chicken place?
So, when you do stuff, when you hit mics and stuff, bring your phone, open your voice memos, record your set so you can listen back to it later and you can go, okay, I see what went wrong in that. Because, like, what you're doing right, I think, is that you're drawn from your own personal life experience. It's a lot of stuff that a lot of new comics don't do, where they just say whatever they think is going to be funny, and often that's just dick. And you got 11 fucking kids. You got 11 lives to pull from, and you're doing that, and that's great. But we still feel nervous, which is a thing you'll get over with time. In that meantime, best thing you can do for yourself, record your sets, listen back to yourself, because then you'll know, oh, I gotta write that a little bit more like this. I gotta say that a little bit more like that.
appreciate that.
All right. How old was the kid's range? How old? What's like the range?
They're 12, 9, 7, 5, 4. Come on, man.
I think
Black people, come on, man.
Is Julie one of the moms? Got 6 of them.
No, my oldest is 31 and my youngest is
Oh
17.
shit! How old are you?
I'm 50.
No.
Again, we're black, man. Don't you get it?
Well, you look. I'm 51. You look fantastic. I look like shit. Speaking of, all right, give it up for Bernard. You guys ready for this? Give it up for Bernard. All right. All right. Well, now it's time for the office of writing contest. Comics, if you want to do roast the host, come line up by the stage here, and well, I see. Carlos, can you take the mic off the stage? Everyone doesn't have to come off. I'm gonna pass. We're gonna get just line up. How it's gonna work is you're gonna do the setup. You're gonna go, Warren Scott is so old. Do your punchline, and here, pass these down for them. We're gonna use these two, and we're just gonna do instant voting. If you get that means go to the back of the line. You keep doing it. If you get the X, go sit back down. We'll just run through it until we get to a final one. So just quick thought. I mean, Carlos is gonna kick it off. Let's see how this works. Go.
All right. Warren's so old, his first joke is the Bible.
Sit down, Carlos. Let's keep this small a little bit. Come on, we got places to be.
Warren is so old, he went to 2nd grade with Jesus.
Oh, you like that? All right, fine. Go back in line.
Warren is so old, his semen is cottage cheese.
Asshole. Go back
Warren Scott is so old, he's as geriatric as my pregnancy.
Whose idea was this?
Warren is so old, he came up with that old ass premise. What the hell?
They liked you. Go look back.
Warren is so old. Every time he farts, he breaks a hip.
If you're old, you know what you're talking about.
Warren's so old, the next one of these is going to be at a nursing home.
That was a step up from the best West.
Warren's so old, his yearbook is in stone.
Is he left?
How'd you get back in line? Get out of here.
He's Puerto Rican, man.
There's a line. There's a line.
Yeah, Jordan, we're going through.
I know, but Tracy didn't go.
Oh, they joined late.
Don't worry about it. Just keep it going.
All right. Yo, fine. Tracy's got to do 2 then.
I only have one, so don't push it.
Warren is so old that... Ah, shit, I fucked up.
I love you. What are you reminding of? That's great.
Did you actually forget it? Was that your punchline?
No, he forgot, but he's
He forgot for real.
You win us.
That was a good joke, but he didn't mean it. You can't accidentally get that. Tracy.
Warren is so old, not only does he know what an encyclopedia is, he has a set.
That's just true. That's just true.
He still has it.
I only paid for the AIDS.
Britannica.
Warren is so old, he was keeping track of the line.
Damn it. I'm not sure if that's an old joke. No claps.
Warren's so old, he boned all 4 of the Golden Girls.
Fuck yeah. Go back to 207.
Warren is so old, but not as old as his material. 207, Julie.
Warren is so old that Rosa Parks wouldn't get out of her seat for him.
Look at the deal, black power, all right?
Warren is so old, he remembers when they invented cancer.
Enough of the cancer. Get the fuck out of here.
Warren's so old, he made the black people sit at a different table from him.
What are you talking
This is like an Oreo.
This happened racist jokes. I'm done.
Warren is so old that I heard he was cast as Joe Biden.
Mr. President.
All right, down to 3 somehow. Or Jessica's jumping in, maybe.
Warren is so old that he pretended to be a woman to get off of the Titanic.
I wouldn't be here today.
207. Warren is so old, but not as old as his mother is stupid.
Warren's so old that Jackie Sanchez would date him.
Oh, Jackie had one and she chickened out. I saw her get in line. I watched the line.
She was behind.
She was, right? Yeah. All right, yeah.
Warren's so old that his family is ancient aliens.
8.
He's a winner. He's a winner.
Warren's so old, his pubes are whiter than his skin. I'll kill myself.
Warren is so old he believes in affirmative action.
So we had no winner? Jeez, everyone.
Warren is so old, but not as old as the risotto.
That shit's still standing. That shit's still there.
All right, we got a call from the station. Look at actually Crystal Jane. Give it up for Crystal. I was going to say she gets a free drink, but if everyone would, we got one final one?
Shots. Shots are fired. Warren is so old. How old is he? That he is from Florida.
Okay, Beverly, get the fuck out of here.
Not your best, but you already won. So that's
Right, now you lost it. Now, wait, oh, for God's sakes, 207.
Christ, Andy Kaufman.
Warren is so old that he shit on 3 plates out in the Freddie actually served it to the comedian.
I fucking hate this place. Freddie, get the fuck over here.
Warren's so old that his phone number is 2.
Who's one?
Your mom.
Warren is so old he was at the first Black Friday sale in 1975.
Which was actually a slave sale. We're gonna move on.
Warren is so old he had a fucking itinerary for this shit.
Oh my.
Warren is so old he thought this was fucking dinner, alright?
Julie's like, I'm doing time no matter what.
Warren is so old he's hiring minors, alright?
She's
Warren, alright. Can I pitch my shit right quick?
Feels like I gotta drive back to
Can I
Portland.
pitch my shit right quick?
Pitch your shit.
I'm gonna pitch my shit.
Oh, you sell
Fucking
something?
pink.
Why not?
I'm not selling it. Just want you guys to be aware. Women in entertainment. This is my production. Give it up for women in comedy. Why the fuck are you clapping? Clap.
While we're promoting, Ben, your
This is
shows.
all women comedians and what's that? 10 years ago. Jackie Sanchez, all the women in comedy. LGBTQ, Freddie, you can come. You have cancer. But seriously, I had a wonderful time, and this is a wonderful thing you're doing. And that's I just wanted to tell you who I was.
We got a couple comics left. If you want to see Ben, he's going to be performing an actual headlining set in where? Fort Lauderdale tomorrow night?
Yeah, it's called the Abdo New River Room. It's part of the the Broward County Performing Arts Center. Is that?
I think when I looked, there was like a handful of seats left.
Yeah.
What I love.
It looks like I still have. There's still tickets available. As far as I haven't gotten an update on ticket sales.
All right, how do they buy it? You go to benbrainard.com.
Yeah, benbrainard.com. Brainard is spelled brain, A-R-D.
And
If you
Ben
can't
is
figure that out, try
BEN.
Try using yours.
There you go.
I'm so sorry, I don't like that joke either. But.
All right, we're gonna move this bill. You promote anything? Hell, oh, maybe you are.
I got a couple commercials out, you know, we out here, bro. Like, yeah. To be honest, bro, I'm just chilling. I haven't been doing stuff like that. Just more like writing scripts and acting and shit. Literally, yeah, you know. That's it.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna move on. We got a couple of comics left. We got Brandon Bailey. Brandon, get up here. Oh, you can move the mic back on stage too. Sorry. Or not. You good? Yeah, he's good. He's good. He's good. All right, off you go.
Damn, that was great. Brandon Bailey. But I'll be honest, guys. Brandon, by far, it's not even close to the best name. By far. Wait, sir. What's your name? You forgot your name? What is it? Cliff? Okay, Cliff is pretty cool, but let's go Cliff. Those guys have the same ring as him. Let's go Brandon! Woo! That shit, you know, they be chanting that shit. I'm like, okay, you know, makes me feel a little better, you know. Let's go, I got this. It was crazy, my first time ever seeing it. So I'm from Port St. Lucie, right? Hey. Woo! What's up?
Yes, sir.
So I was in Port St. Lucie, and there's this establishment, right? There's this place called Body Talk. Now this place, it's a strip club, guys. It's a strip club. So I'm driving home from school, and then I'm like, all right, Bob, let's go, Brandon. Hold on. I skirt right in the parking lot. I got in. He said, "You look 17, get the fuck out." But hey, yeah, I'm 19 now, which you know. That's good to hear that I'm 19. And I decided it's how I decided, you know, start looking for love, settle down, you know. So I decided, you know, how do I find fame? Download Tinder. That's how I found love. And I see this beautiful girl, right? 10 out of 10. Oh my goodness. Woo! Shit, it's done. So I swipe right, of course, and it's a match. And I'm thinking, wife and kids, we're gonna have a few dogs. That shit's gotta be fine. But then I see this flag in the bio. And I'm like, okay, she might be British. Not ideal, but I can deal with it, you know? When I look it up and I see it's the transgender flag. Okay, you know, I'm a huge ally, guys. I don't have a homophobic or transphobic bone in my body. Except for my penis. That's the one, that's the one.
Brandon Bailey, everybody.
Did you just hear it?
What?
Are you a theater kid?
Yeah.
I can tell. I was a theater kid too, I can tell. One thing is for sure, how long have you been doing stand-up?
7 months.
7 months. One of the things is like when I was a theater kid, one of the things of doing stand-up as a theater kid is that you're so heavy, like you're really good at performing. Is just that a lot of times you're so good at performing. Physical comedy, you have to like focus on the writing because you're way advanced in performing. You know, so a lot of times your act outs are fire, but you don't necessarily have a setup or punchline to capitalize off of that. So that's the main thing I'd have to say about that.
Fully agree with Phil. I mean, great stage presence. Way more confident than everybody has any right to be at 7 months in, at what, 19 years old?
19.
Fuck you. But yeah, what Phil said, you focus a little bit less on that physical because you got that and work on the writing. There's a phrase we use in comedy called cut the fat. Basically what it means, cut out every word in a joke that doesn't need to be said. And a good writing exercise that I think we'll go for is write out your joke word for word and circle the punchline. And if at any point you feel like you've written too many words before another circle happens, fix that shit.
Okay, well, that's good right there. That's
All comics, write that shit down. That's solid advice.
I have a neighbor named Frank, and Frank's a nice guy, but Frank has a face that only a mother could love, which really sucks, because he has 2 dads. I just turned 35, thank you. And many things I really want to do, you know? Like, I really want to have a yard sale. I would love to have that, a yard sale. I have nothing to sell. And I don't have a yard. I just really want to learn Creole.
Hey!
Thank you, yes, this was worth 2 hours.
Kyle!
I think he's my favorite. It is so hard to do one-liners like that, so give it it up for this guy.
Get up for Kyle. He's won the contest
Shots,
before.
on old comedy, rim shots, you have that. Da-dum-dum, da-dum-dum. You have that, and that's really hard to do.
Kyle. Fuck, marry, kill Stephen Wright, Mitch Hedberg, Anthony Jeselnik.
I don't like Jeselnik, but they're two of my favorites.
Yeah.
So who are you gonna fuck?
Well,
let's see, Mitch is dead, so that's Stephen Wright, I would fuck him.
One thing I want to say is like the Haitian, like the yard sale, because I do a Haitian yard thing on Haitian, so I was like, fuck, you did that. But one thing I noticed is like, I told Ben is like, your jokes, like the one-liner, they're very simplistic, but they hit because I feel like you know your comedy character. So it's like you have an identity, and the thing about comedy is once you know your identity, you know what material to hit. It's like it's like if you listen to rap, some rappers are great lyricists, but they can't make a song, and you don't know who the fuck they are. You don't care about them as a person, but you know who you are. So that's why the material just glides over very well. So you already there, you know who you are.
All right, Kyle.
So anything we're doing, you're doing great. Okay.
Yeah, Kyle Dahl, everybody. All right, we're down to 2 names, and I think one of them's not here. Ben Fishman, are you here? No. Good. No, I don't think he is. I didn't see him. Ben Fishman, not here. This last person, last comedian, boy, she was on the fuck people sign up sheet. She needs no introduction. Erica Lindemann, everybody. Erica Lindemann.
Alright, hi guys. Hi. So I really hate going to the doctor. I have a theory that all doctors are sadists who just ask you to do a series of impossible tasks. Like at the optometrist when they flash the world's, or they tell you not to blink before flashing the world's brightest light directly into your eyeball. Or at the dentist when they say don't swallow as they're squirting you with that little miniature jet stream. And I have no medical training, but I'm pretty sure blinking and swallowing are involuntary. The worst is when the gynecologist tells you not to come. Can't control everything. I'm not currently in therapy, although a lot of my friends say I probably should be. Have you ever noticed it's always your most fucked up train wreck friends who push therapy on you the hardest? Yeah. You're like, I love my therapist, I've been seeing her for years, I'll get you a referral. Like, no thank you, that's not a going endorsement. But I was in therapy for a very long time, and I tried a lot of different types of therapy. I tried CBT, ACT, EMDR, but it wasn't until I found THC, LSD, and MDMA that things turned out. So we're doing well. You have to be careful with your drugs, though. You know, the fentanyl situation is getting scary. But I have to say, I did try fentanyl once, and it did live up to the hype. I paid $600 for the best nap of my life. I know you're thinking $600 sounds like a lot for a shot of fentanyl, but it did come with a free abortion.
You are very tech savvy in comedy. Like you're hitting the rules of threes.
Some real threes.
And then I realized you had a
No, bitch, no rules, no, it's comedy.
No, like, they say hit the rules of 3.
Alright.
And I saw you kept within a parameter of like, you had a theme in your whole set, like you kept it in the medical absent of that.
I disagree. I feel like
I'm extremely autistic. I love it.
I want you to be free. I want you to be free.
How long have you been doing comedy?
About a year.
About a year? Okay, yeah.
You're great. I'm not gonna say she's not great.
No, you didn't.
But as a Funny and Big Productions, I want you to be free. Don't worry about what's funny, what's not.
Did you really have an abortion, or was it just a fentanyl joke?
I did. That was the first joke I ever wrote.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah. The Lord is making me I was like, the world needs this joke.
There you go. All right. That comment, Ben? You good?
Yeah.
All right, that is our final comedian. Give it up for Eric. All right, what's going to happen now? We're going to deliberate, pick a winner. The winner gets to go in.
Wait, only one?
Why don't I fucking let me explain the rules? We're going to pick a winner who's going to get a guest spot next month. We're not doing a show tomorrow because of Thanksgiving. Next week we fucked it all up. We're doing a double show next month. Headliner Matt Barzar. So we're going to pick a winner and then also 2 alternates
so you can feel better. We'll pick a winner and 2 alternates. They're going to get a chance to pay spot for next month's show on December 23rd. We don't have more comedians, but we have a reality star who will talk to you while we step out of the room and deliberate. Brian Drolet is coming to stage. We're going to step outside.
How's everybody doing? You upload one video to Pornhub and you're a reality star for the rest of your life. How's everybody doing? You enjoying the show? All right. This girl said to me recently, "What's your sign?" What's your sign? I don't like talking about my astrological sign. You know why? Because my sign is Cancer. One of the worst diseases in all of America. But if you don't want to refer to yourself as a Cancer, don't worry. You can also call yourself Crabs. It's not fun. How would you like that if I was like, what was your sign? You're like, heart attack. You can also refer to me as gonorrhea. I knew it wasn't going to work out with her though. She was like, she said annoying things like, I want to be a life coach. I'm like, you live in a studio apartment. What's going to be your business? You too cannot have a bedroom. $50 a month. Do you like scrambling your eggs next to your mattress? For 2 easy payments of $25, I can get you there. She worked in a salon too. My sister works in a salon. Nothing against people that work in a salon, but at what point was she cutting hair and like, God damn, my papers are good. I should be directing the lives of others. Thank you, dude. Somebody said to me recently, make yourself at home. I'm like, make myself at home, take off my shoes, or make myself at home, masturbate in the shower. Just want to know the parameters of this relationship. I was hanging out with this other girl, and she had a friend, and we were out at a club, back when I used to go to the club, now, barely get me to the bar. But, so we went back to this other guy's place. I didn't know the guy, her friend knew the guy. And when we walked in, the guy said, make yourself at home. And then him and the other girl went back into a bedroom. And next thing I know, this girl, she wants to do it on the couch. She's like trying to rip off my clothes, and it was pretty awesome, I'm not gonna lie. But I was like, we can't have sex on this man's couch, we can't do that. What are you, out of your mind? She's like, he said make yourself at home. I'm like, yeah, he made grab a beer out of the fridge, not excrete your humanly fluid on my sectional. So we had sex on the rug, and that was fun. But I'm trying to date more. I'm on the dating apps, somebody mentioned them earlier. Dating apps are dicks. It's awful. If you're in a relationship, don't come back to singlehood, okay? Tinder is one of the most popular apps. When you reject someone on Tinder, what does the app say? Nope! It's like, come on, can we be a little nicer? It should be like, swipe left, I'm sorry, it's not you, it's just me, I'm going through something emotional right now. Swipe left, I'm sure you're a very nice person, but I just can't emotionally commit to you. But I'm like, there's no nice way to say nope, right? Like your family member's not going to be in the ER, and you're like, doctor, is my loved one going to make it? And the doctor's like, no, get out of my way, next patient. All right. By the way, I can never work in an ER. I hate working in a restaurant. I can't even imagine if they're like, yeah, we got a table of 5, we got heart attack, lupus, gonorrhea, bleeding from the head. And then I was a busboy, I was a waiter, I delivered weed, or as I call all these jobs, graduate school for art majors. I was an art major in college, which is another way of telling women there's no money in my bank account. I do everything you can't make money at. I paint. I did acting for a long time, and now I'm doing stand-up comedy. The family is thrilled. Yeah, my aunt's like, your parents sent you to school. You should be doing really well. I'm like, I went to the School of Fine Art. They should call it the School of You Will Never Be Fined Financially. Is what the name of that should have been. Anybody here at Gator? University of Florida? No.
No, baby.
No? All right, we're mortal enemies. I'm just kidding, I don't care. I've been going to the gym. I'm trying to go to the gym, I noticed, I was like, oh man, all the beers, adding up, but I hated doing exercises, so now I have this new exercise. It's called buying baggier t-shirts. I went up to the double XL. I'm like, screw it, I'm going double XL.
I can't stand working out. I get offended as a tall person, right? There's always 2 water fountains. One's that's like a normal height, and then the other one, why is that other water fountain so low? I've never looked over and seen a toddler getting off the bench press like, my muscles are so sore. Get a peanut butter and jelly smoothie. Or some water, the thing is low. Alright. That's a stupid joke, guys. That's a stupid joke. Where guys, is anybody here locally? Was anybody staying in the hotel and just like randomly was like, oh, there's a comedy show? What? Yeah. I love that some people believe that. No, that's sweet. It's good to know that it lands, you know. My father will be fooled by the fakest viral video on Facebook. It's like he'll send me something like, Dad, you didn't win a free yacht. It's really bad. My dad is awesome. I actually just moved down here to be closer to my dad. He's like the best. But he doesn't care about anything I say. He just cares about the speed limit. Whenever we're in the car, I'm like, Dad, how you doing? He's like, you know, it's 35 and it's going to go up to 45 right here. I'm like, Dad, I met a girl. We've been dating. He's going, well. He's like, but it dips down back to 30 after that. Some people, they're still going 35. They'll give you a ticket for going 35 and 30. I'm like, Dad, we're getting married. She's pregnant. He's like, careful, there's a school zone. It's flashing. You go 15. But yeah. All right.
Reality star, Brian Drolet. All right.
Thank you, guys.
And for some reason, we're going to announce the winner gets his chance to perform guest spot with Matt Broussard, December 23rd. The winner is Crystal Jane, everybody. Alternates. We got coming up to the stage. We got 2 alternates. We got Kyle Dahl and we got Erica Liederman. Give it up for all of them. That's the end of our show. Drive safely. We're doing this again December 22nd and 23rd. Run for us online. Drive safe. Have a good night, everybody. We'll take a picture with the winners here. Take care, everybody. All right. That's the music I have.
Julie had to go to the bathroom. Let's get Ben up here too. Erica, get up here also. Let's get up here. Let's slide over. I got you. Hey, Ben can't sit back. Yeah, good set. Yeah, you got it. 6'6". Take your files in the shade. There. Great. Yeah. All right. You got it? Yep. Yeah. Thank you. So old. Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know why I thought that'd be a good idea. Right?